back to another episode of My Kitchen with Jake. I'm your host, Chef Jake Osborne, and today we're in the Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association's headquarters kitchen in Lansing, Michigan, working on our series of food safety videos that can be found on michiganfoodsafety.com. Today we're going to be rapid cooling both rice and chili. When we're doing rapid cooling, we're going from 135 plus degrees to 70 degrees within 2 hours and from 70 to 41 within 4. With rice is going to be one of the more unique ones to cool. What we'll do is we're going to transfer it straight from its cooking vessel right onto a sheet tray where all of the surface area can steam off. This will be before it goes into the refrigerator. If you don't cool your rice completely, what you're risking is the inside not cooking all of the way. And because it's boiled, it's basically a clean slate for all bacteria, causing the risk of illness. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna push it out like this so that all of it's exposed to the air. And then just for ease of separating, I'm going to use my spatula and cut some lines through it. This will add a little bit more air to it, and then I can have nice portions when I'm doing my meal prep. I'm going to allow this to cool for just a minute, and then we'll throw it in the cooler. I'll pull this to the side while I get our chili portioned out. This is hot chili. One way that you can do this in a commercial setting such as this is you can put it in a Lexan and use this ice plunger to cool it and stir it around as things go. When you're at home or in a restaurant, one of the easier things can also be to use smaller portion cups and an ice bath. For me, an ice bath will guarantee that I get it nice and cold. I'm going to portion 8-ounce portions into these deli containers and then set them on this ice bath. I'm going to put a lid on it so that the water does not get inside of the container. There we go. And I'm going to do a few of these. And this will be enough prep to get us through the week. And then we can date them and put them in the cooler. Or they can go into the freezer for a later date. I'm going to finish portioning these out. And then in 2 hours, we'll come back and test the temperature and see exactly where we're at. So now our rice should be cooled down. And looking here, our chili is also at 41 degrees. So now it's time to put things away. If you have extra chili, you're never going to leave it in a can. This is not proper storage. Even if you wrapped it with tinfoil, even if it was dog food, which it basically is, it's still not safe to be wrapped like this. Instead, transfer it to a deli container and make sure that it's completely cool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull my thermometer out and I'm going to put a lid on this container that will seal it nice and tight. And then I'm going to date and label it. This one's going to go into the refrigerator. So I'm going to date label it for 6 days out from today. If I was going to put it in the freezer, I could date it for up to a year. This is going to be Friday's lunch. All right, and I'm going to put this in the cooler. I'll have 2 more to do that with too, but I'm going to work on packing up some of my rice. Now, because this rice is cooked and is ready to eat, we're going to make sure that we're wearing some gloves, and we're going to package it into a container just the same. Because I cut it out, I've got it nice and portioned. I'm going to put a couple servings of rice into my container. I'm going to do 3 servings. I'm going to put the lid on, and we're going to date this the same. Label, plus 6 days, and into the cooler it goes. And now we have perfect prep, and this can go away. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of My Kitchen with Jake. I'm your host, Chef Jake Osborne, and I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association and the Michigan Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. If you're looking for more food safety videos, whether it be for commercial use or residential, check out michiganfoodsafety.com. It's a fabulous resource with lots of videos, lots of food safety implications that can get straight to your front door as far as signage goes, and recommendations on how to avoid contaminating food. So join us as we continue this series, and we'll look forward to telling you more about food safety.